What is up, everybody, and welcome to a brand new game, Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. We are gonna just dive onto this like we always do. I always love diving into games, not talking about how much they are. You know what? The game's gonna tell us what they are. It's gonna tell us as we play. We're gonna go into a new game here, and we're gonna see it. If you don't know, though, Pathfinder is like D&D, but it's Pathfinder. Join the struggle against the Worldwound, the epic war between Galarian and the Abyss that has raged for more than 100 years. Up to now, the Crusader armies have barely managed to curb the overwhelming enemy forces, but for not much longer. The Demon Lords are preparing to strike a decisive blow. You will have to harness mythic powers to take command of the 5th Crusade and lead it against the demonic hordes. Sounds good. Alright. So this is the difficulty settings. Now this first episode, by the way, it's probably going to be just a lot of character creation and stuff, so yeah. Character surface from enemies and his traps is reduced by 20%. I definitely don't want reduced damage on my difficulty. Full damage. Enemies are slightly weaker. The character suffers full damage. There are more enemies, standard power, and inflict usual damage. That's fine. Now this one is not recommended for players not familiar with Pathfinder system, as well as the its implementation in this game. The enemies will not forgive any mistakes. Must be no less than perfect. What's this unfair then? Implementation of this game, and those who are not willing to suffer, I think is what they added on this one. The enemy will not forgive any mistakes. Yeah. So the double damage, more enemies, extremely strong. We're gonna go with the core. This is like what you should. This, in my opinion, is normal. This is easy. This, yeah. Let's check out critical hits, normal. Death's door. No. Dead will die. If they die, they die. I mean, we'll probably be doing a lot of reloading in this kind of game, but that's okay. Additional enemy behaviors. Yeah, have that on, that's fine. Weather effects, neat. And I don't know what all that stuff is. Alright, cool, let's go. Now comes the character creation. We'll be making a custom character, absolutely. Next. What kind of portrait do we want to go with? Let's see. I know you can like upload other portraits and stuff, but we're not going to do that for now. Maybe if we ever do like a different kind of playthrough, we might. I don't know what kind of character I'm even gonna play yet, is the thing. So maybe we should wait. Oh, and also there's, if you didn't know, there is like Pathfinder Kingmaker, which is the game after that, but the stories don't mix. We're gonna come back to this part, the portrait. Alright, classes. So let's look at the base classes. We got Alchemist, Arcanist, Barbarian, Bard, Blood Rager, Cavalier, Cleric, Druid, Fighter, Hunter, Inquisitor, Kineticist, Magus, Monk, Oracle, Paladin, Ranger, Shaman, Rogue, Skald, Slayer, Sorcerer, War Priest, Witch, and Wizard. And these are the, I don't remember exactly what they're called, but these are classes that require you to have other things before you can pick them. So I was kind of thinking with my character, I was going to pick one of these to work toward, and then pick my class based upon that. So we got the Sword Lord here, who has all these prereqs that you need. The Sword Lords follow no singular path to dueling mastery. Some of those who take up the blade only dabble in its use, while others explore swordplay with the dueling weapon in unconventional ways. Student of War. Path of the Student of War is particularly enticing to martially minded characters who seek to enhance and expand their mastery of skills. Students of War often pride themselves in studying topics that combat-focused types might not normally find value in, and their ability to draw upon unexpected lore and information has become something of a legend among their kind. It seems neat. Abilities of duelists complement those of rogues or bards who wish to accentuate their fighting prowess, but because of their lack of heavy armor are afraid to leap into combat. Duelists fight in the forefront alongside fighters, barbarians, and other melee combatants, deftly avoiding the blades of their opponents while expertly targeting their vulnerabilities. Mystic Thurge. I'm probably saying that wrong. Thurges place no boundary on their magical abilities and find no irreconcilable little paradox in devotion to the arcane as well as the divine. They seek magic in all forms, finding no reason or logic and denying themselves instruction by limiting their knowledge to one stifling paradigm. Though many are simply hungry for limitless power, the mystic theurge is a powerful component for any party, supplying magic for attack, defense, and healing. Mystic theurges travel the world in search of arcane and holy artifacts, magical lore, divine revelations, and most have no qualms about teaming up with a group of adventurers as long as that group's goals do not directly conflict their own. Hell Knight Signifier. Hell Knight Signifiers form the spellcasting arm of the Hell Knight Orders. They serve as ceaseless enforcers of order and use their magical powers to relentlessly root out and punish criminals to the letter of the law. They wear masks, often featureless, to mark themselves as impersonal agents of order, unswayed by empathy and detached from emotion, and dedicated to passing impartial judgment upon all lawbreakers. A Signifier's distinctive mask is a symbol of his devotion to the precepts of law and exacting justice, and it serves as the focus for several of his signifier powers. Traditionally, signifiers are arcane or divine spellcasters. Eldritch Knight. Eldritch Knights blend the ability of fighting classes and spellcasters, chilling magic at an enemy one moment and hewing down their opponents with steel the next. They are just as comfortable fighting in the thick of combat as they are casting spells at foes while remaining safely behind their compatriots. Their versatility makes them valuable allies, but the nature of an upcoming battle is unclear. Dragon Disciple. This is a sorcerer thing, I'm sure. With the magical spellcasting class at their disposal, Dragon Disciples can assume the typical role of a magic user, hampering the movement of the enemy and hurling damage-dealing spells at their opponents. Dragon Disciples' draconic abilities, however, make them versatile spellcasters even more formidable, as they use their breath weapons and flight to destroy their foes directly. That sounds fun. Loremaster. The Loremaster is a gatherer and keeper of secrets. He's often obsessed by the written word, with cryptic and arcane lore serving as his devoted mistress. Holding to the adage that knowledge is power, the Loremaster often forsakes material wealth and personal glory for rare, unusual information, an endless quest that brings him ever closer to the unattainable goal, perfection through edification. Often rejecting what he views as the pointless affections and transitory pleasures of his short-sighted neighbors, the Loremaster believes that the only worthwhile goal in life is the acquisition of intellectual might. After all, wealth is spent, passions fade, and the power of the body is limited by age, while the mind's capacity to grow greater with time is infinite. What do you get? Gains a new spell per day. Okay, that's fine. Secret. First level and every 2 levels, the Loremaster chooses one secret from the following list. You can't choose the same secret twice. Adds half his level to all his lore. Okay. And what are the secrets to? I don't know. Stalwart Defender. Stalwart Defenders are masters of melee combat, striving to prove that the best offense is a good defense. Stalwart Defenders are normally found on the front lines of battle, holding a position to cover their allies, leaping into breaches of opposing formations and holding them open for others, and guarding more vulnerable allies by acting as mobile fortifications. Stable points in the ever-changing chaos of battle. Assassin. A mercenary undertaking his task with cold professional detachment. The assassin is equally adept at espionage, bounty hunting, and terrorism. At his core, an assassin is an artisan, and his medium is death. Trained in a variety of killing techniques, assassins are among the most feared classes. Arcane Trickster. With their mastery of magic, Arcane Tricksters can make for even more subtle or confounding opponents than standard rogues. Ranged legerdemain enhances their skills as thieves, and their ability to make sneak attacks without flanking as part of the spell can make Arcane Tricksters formidable damage dealers. Hell Knight. Not all who start as novice armigers have what it takes to become a full-fledged Hell Knight, but those who do receive a wide array of abilities as they grow more powerful. While the individual powers and focus of a particular Hell Knight vary according to his order, all Hell Knights are universally feared and respected in regions where they maintain a presence. Most Hell Knights are lawful neutral and proudly avoid being tainted by distractions such as good or evil, but some who rise in power shift towards tyrannical and cruel natures. And the Winter Witch. The otherworldly powers of the Winter Witches are inextricably linked with the frozen Outer Realms. Okay, so I want to see what you kind of know. Can attempt a knowledge check. Okay. Combat feats, mind over metal. I'm kind of leaning towards Hell Knight, I'm not going to lie. Which we need a BAB of 5, base attack bonus of 5, persuasion of 5, knowledge arcana, and heavy armor proficiencies. Okay. That sounds almost like a paladin to me. What skills do you get as a paladin? You get arcana. And you get normal BABs, I believe, as paladins. And you can do persuasion, I'm sure. Yeah, okay, so I think we're gonna go with a paladin then. Maybe an Inquisitor. I don't know. Let's read Inquisitors. Inquisitors are the deities' weapons of retribution. They possess many divine spells, mostly using them to empower themselves and fight with a weapon favored by their deity. Depending upon their specialization, an Inquisitor can be deadly and... Oh. Paladin. Fighting evil on the front lines. They're good at destroying especially powerful evil creatures. Oh, it sounds like Paladin would be really good because it sounds like we're going to be fighting like evil things from the abyss. So maybe we will go with Paladin. The Divine Guardian devotes herself to the protection and guardianship of one creature at a time, be that their liege lord or allied cleric, or an innocent facing overwhelming danger at the hands of evil. The Divine Guardian devotes herself to the concerns of the martial world. She does not gain access to divine spellcasting. Added by archetype, we get Guarding Hands. By okay. And Divine Troth. Once per day, the Divine Guardian pledges her protection to a willing creature. But we don't get Lay on Hands anymore. But it's just replaced by Guarding Hands. Okay. Get Aura Courage Defense instead of Courage. I know what a lot of these things are, by the way. And I mean, I haven't played it in Pathfinder in a long time, but I know what they are after a while. I don't want to be a far. Divine Scions or Paladins improve their battle prowess not through faith, but also through knowledge. They study their enemies to find the most efficient methods of dealing with them. I don't want to remove Smite Evil, I can tell you that much. I like Smite. Charity and Tending the Sick. The Hospitaller takes the calling above all. Healing the poor. I don't really want to be a healer. Martyr. Every Paladin's code instructs him to put the welfare of others before his own, but some Paladins take this farther than most, shouldering the direst sufferings of the world onto themselves, in order to help others and inspiring their allies to achieve heights of valor rather than seeking the glory for themselves. Stigmata? Huh. Stone Lord. What do you get? Warrior of the Holy Light. What do you lose? I see added, but oh, we lose Aura of Faith. Hey, don't unscroll. At level 14. Is good aligned for the purpose of overcoming damage reduction. Oh. That's kind of cool. Warrior of the Holy Light seems kind of cool. I think we're going to go with Warrior of the Holy Light. Or you can go with the normal Paladin, if you want. Now the question becomes, I think I want to be a human, honestly. I don't want to be a male. I think I do just want to be a human, but we'll look at them. We got Kitsune, Dampier, Oriad, Tiefling, Asimir, Half-Orc, Half-Elf, Halfling, Half, Gnome, Dwarf, Elf, and Human. I like to be a human, personally, which means we can go back to Portrait now, and possibly find us a human portrait. Oh, you look kind of cool. He just looks like a nice man there. I'm not seeing many. Ooh, you're a contender. I like you as well. You don't feel as like paladin-y to me though. That's a barbarian if I ever seen one. I'm pretty leaning towards that one big guy that we saw for sure. Let's do it. You'll be my paladin. Absolutely. Warrior of the Holy Night. Holy Light, not night. Alright. Background selection. Could be a craftsman. Body is strong. Proficiencies. It could be a noble. Could have no background. An oblate for an acolyte. Healer, a martial disciple. Regional. Oh my. Scholar? Street urchin. Warrior. Guards add perception, stealth, persuasion, perception. I like perception. We should already have persuasion because we're a paladin, so. I think I'm gonna go with guard. Maybe. Looking at the things that they add. These are also pretty good too, though. The fortitude saving throw bonus is nice. I think I'm just gonna go with a guard, though. Let's go with guard. Alright. So they're telling me, hey, yo, you should probably put points. So can I change where my racial bonus goes? Race. I should be able to. +2 to 1 ability score at creation. The character gets +2 to ability of their choice. Ah, there we go. That's how you change it. Okay. Alright. So I want my strength to definitely go up. Possibly to 18. Con going up would be nice too. Charisma going up would also be nice. The question is that how I want to leave it? I think I do want the points in strength there. 18 strength is nice. You can get up to 20 strength. But then you would lose... No, they're not going to let you go higher than 20, right? Yeah, 20 is the max. I do like to max out a value. I really do. I think we're going to max it out. Yeah. It's not maxed, but it's maxed for now. I think we are going to max it out. And we'll... 11s... So 13s don't matter is the thing, but we don't have anywhere else we could stick it that it would be good. Gives you so many points if you just leave it at 19. It's crazy. We're going to do that. It's not perfect, but that's okay. Alright. Knowledge Arcana. Perception. Persuasion. Right, because we wanted to go Hell Knight, which requires Arcana, Persuasion, Arcana. We gotta be level 5 if we're gonna do this with 2 Arcana and 5 Persuasion. Okay, perfect. Paladin, Holy Light. Background. Oh, we gotta go back now and do this again? That's okay. Next. Yep, we'll need 2 of these, we'll need 5 of these, or 5 of these. And that's 3 points. You get more points if your intelligence is higher. Alright. Feat choices. These are bonuses that you get, which is pretty good. Of course it tells me to take... It's like, don't take any of these. it's like, hey, you could definitely take these if you want at some point. It's been a long time since I've played. Weapon focus is very good. And I think I want to use... Thinking about using a greatsword, honestly. Yeah, let's go two-handed. We'll go greatsword, two-handed. Seems fun. Then we get definitely gonna pick up power attack because it's very good. We get to choose a deity. Okay. So we got Abadar here. Cities, laws, merchants, and wealth. Oldest god is family, farming, hunting, and trade. Righteous valor, justice, and honor. Possibly. Master of masters, the enlightened one. God of enlightenment, self-perfection, knowledge, healing, and inner strength. Serenade. Temperance and patience. Art, beauty, and love. The Dwarven god of forge protection, strategy, valor, honor, planning, and well-made steel. Pretty good. I'm gonna go with Iomade? I'm gonna go with that. And we're obviously apparently going lawful good. We're a big guy. It's a fine face, I guess. I don't really care about scars. Make him a little darker. Let his hair grow out a little bit. We'll go with that one. I don't think that hair goes. There we go. Old man hair. He's a little older. He's a little older, you know. No war paint. I think you're too thick there, man. There we go. I always like yellow. Yeah, perfect.
I have no use for this.
All I see is blackness.
I have no need for this.
Let us be off.
A solid plan.
Spell's not working like that.
Someone else would make better use of this.
Damn it all.
First come, first served.
I'll need to review this spell later.
I can find better.
Together we stand.
And off we go.
You're done for.
You're done for. This is Gregor Stone. He was born on the 14th day of the 10th month.
This is my path.
Alright, and that is our character, guys. That's going to do it for this episode. We're just making the character. We'll see how well he does. Who knows? I didn't build him like crazy good, but that's okay. See you guys in the next one. Peace. Hey, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. If you've got anything to say, go to the comments below. And if you haven't yet, hit that subscription button and the bell. If you want to see more, check out this video down here. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.